What's going on, guys? Garrett here, and today we're doing Squadcast episode 47 with Mr. Boss for the win
Hello.
and the Saints fan.
What up?
Squadcast is our weekly podcast that we update you guys on GTA 5 and GTA Online news that happened during the week. And this week's topics include the No Valentine's Day DLC information, the Cops and Crooks stuff from Fun MW2 that was recently leaked, the state of the Rockstar and GTA Online community, and of course SpeakPipe, where you guys ask the questions and we have the answers. So with all that said, let's jump in right into the first topic. But really quickly, actually, I just thought about it. We're going to give a quick shout out to DX Racer for giving us some awesome chairs back in the day. We didn't really give them that much love. Actually, we gave them quite a bit of love, and we do love our chairs, and we want to spread the information to you guys. Really quickly, Ross, you want to say anything?
Yeah, I mean, all three of us use DX Racer chairs. Austin, you've got one. Garrett, you've got one. I've got one. We all got our different colors, so it's pretty cool. They are by far the most comfortable chairs I've ever used if you're gaming and just doing general work, so I definitely recommend you get one.
Yep. So with that out of the way, let's jump right into the first topic. Austin, no Valentine's Day DLC. How do you feel about this?
Well, we should clarify, no new Valentine's Day.
No new.
Because, okay, so real quick, because this is obviously going to go up on Saturday. We're recording this on Friday. Now, right now, there hasn't been anything official from Rockstar saying that they're going to re-release the old stuff. There's been some rumors from some people. I guess we'll talk about that in a second here, but nothing official. So maybe if something happens Friday night, early Saturday morning, and they do release something, and then, you know, it's out Saturday, don't be like, oh, how'd you guys not know this? So, I don't know, man. I was hoping there'd be something. Like, I don't get it.
I know,
don't get
GTA
it,
Online
man.
has been so dry lately. You'd think that'd be such an easy thing to do. Even if they just
Exactly.
copy and pasted the formula they did from last year, that would be enough to kind of hold us over till, I'm guessing the next DLC was just going to be Heist.
Dude, you know what I said on stream last night? And, like, tell me this is, like, the smallest thing ever. But, all right, so we got the money rims, right? Why not make a freaking heart rim? Like,
Wow.
that's they could have done stuff like that for the
I
Valentine's
had
Day
all those
DLC,
great
man.
ideas last week, and you come back with heart rims, Austin.
Dude, that's a freaking genius idea, man.
Great one,
Dude,
man.
do you know how many people would have those on their cars?
Exactly.
Do you remember the
That's what I'm
first? It
saying.
wasn't the first week of Grand Theft Auto Online because I know you had to like unlock the money rims. But once everyone got to that like consensus stage of being able to, it was just money rims on everything. That's what it would be.
Yep.
Heart rims on everything.
Yeah, but I mean, look, that's just a small thing, but that you would think something like that could be so easily done. And yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, just to play devil's advocate from Rockstar side, you could say they're preparing for PC and they're preparing for Heist, they're making sure that's perfect. But I mean, it's like the Christmas DLC, like I don't even count that anymore because we couldn't keep that, so it's not like we can still
all
have
that stuff
fun
is
with
gone.
the outfits and everything. So yeah, you know, it's kind of disappointing. And even if they did release the like or re-release the old stuff, I mean that'll be cool for some people. I know I definitely want that to happen because I need to buy those the masks again, but I don't know. I guess
I
there's
think they're
nothing
hard
we
at
can
work
really do.
for Heist, and I know that's like the answer no one wants to hear because literally Rockstar posted about 5 or 6 updates this week, surprisingly, like Newswire posts, whether it be throwback jobs or talking about like cool things that people are doing on GTA 5 in terms of artwork. And if you scroll through their comments section, it's literally just like Heist, 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 where Heist? This sucks. We want Heist.
Yeah,
So
they've been really busy posting a lot of random stuff on the Newswire. And that's where they post like information in regards to DLC and stuff. If you guys are not aware of what the Newswire is, but you know we have videos of people that created videos like machinimas. We have player created jobs. We have pictures, but there's nothing like news related.
Nothing
there at
new.
all. Yeah.
Well, didn't they have two? They had two verified job posts, right? Or
they had
or
a
something?
throwback jobs and a verified jobs, I want to say.
Yeah. So and we haven't seen that in a while. So maybe I'm wondering if like they're doing all this like Newswire stuff, thinking that that'll make the community happy for not having a DLC in so long or something.
I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't played any of the throwback or verified jobs. And
Yeah.
that's one of those reasons I had a pretty busy week. But also, it wasn't like, oh, let me turn on my PS4 or Xbox One. I got to go play those throwback jobs. They just weren't that exciting.
I think I can speak for the majority of the community. I'm sure there's some people that enjoy those jobs, and you know, Rockstar should definitely keep doing them every now and then. But Rockstar just needs to like accept the glitching, I say that loosely, community with like the races and stuff, because people, if they made like play actual verified job playlists or whatever of like some of the like the snipers and stunters or some of the really awesome races we've done in the past, I think a lot more people would be happy. But nobody wants to play a lame. I heard there was one. It was like it was similar to like Stairway to Heaven or the whatever that race is, but it was like a less harder version, and it was like really lame. So if Rockstar did something like that, then I think a little bit, or people would be a little bit more happier. But still,
Yeah, I think it was a
agree.
disappointing week, not in terms of the fact that it's just like not because Rockstar said they were going to do something and nothing happened. It's just like it all kind of felt like one of those weeks where you just thought something was going to happen, but oh
yeah.
well.
Well,
Maybe Rockstar's. I mean, we still have a pretty long time to the month is over, and I think it's easy to assume, maybe they're gonna release Heist this month for sure now, since we didn't receive a Valentine's Day DLC.
I don't know, honestly, and I mean, like I said, we're recording this on Friday, so if I'm right or if I'm wrong, don't judge me too hard. But I honestly think that they are going to be re-releasing the old stuff just because that's so easy to do. Like I was saying before, some of the modders or whatever that always find codes and stuff in the files, whatever, like they had some tunables update, which if you guys don't know, tunables are basically, in simple terms, it's like a light switch, more or less. Like it allows Rockstar to easily turn on and off a bunch of different stuff in online, like double XP, stuff like that. So it's easily, they can easily turn on like the Valentine's Day DLC from last year. So I'm assuming, and I'm thinking that they will do it. But yeah, like Garrett said, February 24th. That seems like to be one of the premiere dates for heists. So maybe they're saving up their DLC month for that. Who knows?
I really hope something comes out this month though, because as you guys know, we've been getting a lot of messages on Twitter. It's pretty dead out there in terms of content for GT Online. I mean, there's like nothing really going on. People aren't really playing the game as much as they used to, and I don't know. Like it sucks because Rockstar knows. I mean, they see these messages on their Facebooks, on their Twitters. Rockstar's not blind to the fact that things aren't as great as they once were, and the community even sees it, saying like, "Oh wow, the game's free roam has gotten so stale that everyone has to resort to racing." And personally, I love racing because it's so much fun because there's so many different races you can do. But at the same time, when the main aspect of your game is no longer the main played portion of your game, then something is wrong. And I think Rockstar does know that already.
Yep, I agree with you.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, do you think overall, Ross, do you look forward to if Rockstar decides to re-release the content? I mean, do you want to see that? I mean, did you pick up all the stuff last Valentine's Day?
I sold the Roosevelt, and I mean, I have the Gusenberg sweeper, but it's not something I desperately want. I know a good majority of the people are going to pick up masks and then the clothing, and obviously the Roosevelt because that was a big part of those DLCs. But it's not like huge. It's not new. It's something we've seen before. So
Yeah. I'm with you there. Even though, like, yeah, like you said, I do want to pick up that stuff. I was hoping there'd be something new. It's, again, you know,
oh well,
let's
what can you
just
do?
pray that Rockstar they have something up their sleeves, man, to put everybody, to make everybody be quiet and go back to playing the game. And
Yep,
hopefully
I'm
that's
with
in
you.
February, because as many of you guys know, we're going to PAX East, which is March 5th through the 9th, I think, whatever. It's around that time period, and if they release it on March 4th, which is I think the Tuesday, that'll be really upsetting. So Rockstar, if you're listening, please don't do that.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
That'd be absolutely horrible.
Yeah, but
But I mean, if they gotta do what they gotta do, and we gotta do what we gotta do if they decide to release it then.
Yep, I mean, I'm with you on that one.
So let's go
Yeah.
ahead and move into Cops and Crooks from Front MW2. This is leaked information, not confirmed by Rockstar, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about it because it seems like Cops and Crooks, the more we have leaked information, the more real it seems to be. Ross, you want to cover the things that Front MW2 released this
Yep.
past week.
So FunMW2 basically tweeted out, it wasn't code, but he said he found code relating to a Cops and Crooks menu. And within that menu, it had, I guess, some properties for 3 gangs. One of them was the Lost MC, another one was the Vagos, and the other one was the Cops, Los Santos Police Department, and also the theory of potential gang safe houses. He tweeted out this one image, and if you go there in real life GTA or in GTA single player online, you'll actually see Lost MC motorcycle people hanging outside. So that could be like a potential safe house for Cops and Crooks if that day ever does come.
Yeah, and I think one other thing he was kind of, and it makes sense if you think about, well, at least on the old consoles. I know on the new consoles, like when you go into your character creation or the character like switching menu, you don't have the extra 3 slots. But obviously back on the 360 and PS3, we had those, and like Ross just said, there's the Vagos, the Lost MC, and the Cops. That's 3 character slots, or it could be character slots for those gangs. One other thing that was, I don't know, kind of interesting. He said inside the picture that Ross was just talking about that there was coordinates for darts. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
down
that's
for some more
interesting
mini
too,
games.
'cause
I'm down. I mean, that'd be cool. I was
darts are
joking about.
in bars right now, correct? Or am I wrong?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I
that'd be
mean,
cool.
that would make sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they get, I think the one thing people want to see is more of those types of mini games, like darts, like billiards, little games like that.
Let's go bowling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right.
In
Where's
like
that at?
apartments too, though. Like, it's so foolish, I think, not to have more options in free roam that players can go do. Especially darts alone. I mean, darts. There's like one dartboard. There's like one arm wrestling area, and I never ever arm wrestle. Last time I arm
Does
wrestled,
anybody arm wrestle? Like out of all the mini games that they chose to add or keep in, it's like arm wrestling.
Listen,
Really?
I did arm wrestling recently, and let me tell you, I destroyed my controller because I was going so hard.
I've heard
like,
it's really difficult to
Oh,
do.
it's hard if you have someone that's really good against you, and you have to move your joystick so much it actually burns off the rubber off your 2 joysticks. It's horrible. It's really bad. Rockstar, I need a new controller. But the stuff that Phenomenon 2 recently leaked was pretty interesting because it brought back a lot of memories from GTA 4, like I talked about. I think all of us talked about, and the fact that the Cops and Crooks aspect, that you'll be able to play a different side to GTA Online, allowing you to pick, I guess, a gang or a faction to join, whether you're Lost MC, whether you maybe want to play a police officer, whatever the case may be. I think it's a really cool addition, especially if you can own police cars, if you can own special motorcycles that you wouldn't be able to previously own. You have to be in a certain gang, or you have to be in the Vago to get a certain car, stuff like that. Or maybe you have like crew or gang related hideouts with their own garages, their own safes, their own bank accounts where you can make money when you're offline. Things of that nature would be really, really cool to see in GTA Online, and it would definitely revive the game, especially after announcing we're getting a story mode DLC and we're getting heist this year. But what else? This would be huge.
I'm just thinking about this. I don't know if it was last week or a couple weeks. We talked about what DLCs would be after heists that could that a lot of people want, that could revive the game, so to speak. One obviously was the casino with gambling and stuff, but I'm just thinking like this would be perfect. Like imagine, because it almost seems like this would be kind of in free mode, or maybe it'd be its own like separate free mode type of thing, but with only the gangs and cops. And you would have these cop, or you'd like go to the cop or the police station to get your cop car. You'd go to the crew house or the gang house to store your gang vehicles. You could have the gang wars that so many people were wondering or were wanting. And I'm not talking about the gang wars that they have now with like the red circle. I mean like actual cops versus the gangs, like a giant battle that take over the city or something. That'd be so cool. And I mean
territories.
Yeah, exactly. And that would definitely be something that because that never ends, like, because it's always back and forth, and that's what GTA needs, I think. Like, and whether or not, because I think Fun MW2 said he didn't know if this was like some new coding or if it was just old coding, but that's definitely something that would be like amazing for GTA Online.
Yeah, and I think it also has the potential to solve some other issues we have. One of them, not issues that are current, but things we want, like storing and driving police cars. So let's say you're part of the police faction, you'd be able to bring a police car into the Los Santos custom shop or store it in a garage and drive it. And if you're in a gang or the Vagos, you guys know like the random spawning NPC gang cars that have like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you could use those or something like that. There could be more of a use for those. So there's lots of different things that could come with the cops and crooks.
Yeah, and it would make sense like that only like you'd have to be on your police character to get the police car. Like obviously you
Yep.
wouldn't be able to go on either the gang character or whatever or your regular character and get a police car. That would solve that issue if Rockstar maybe thinks they're I don't want to say overpowered, but I don't know what other word to use like, in regular mode, but that would solve that issue. So yeah, this would be like the perfect DLC kinda.
That'd be a good
Just
one for sure.
yeah.
It's just one of those
So-
questions I could bring up for this DLC. If it were to come out, what's taken so long? Like, why is it taking so long to receive police cars if this does happen? Like, police cars have been around for a long time. Why just, up till now were we getting more information that we might be able to store them? Like, I never understand why we couldn't store them in our garage.
We
to
never.
begin with.
This isn't information about storing cop. We're just saying that.
No, I know, I'm saying, but like, if it does happen, there's gonna be that gratification, like, yes, we got it. But of course, there's people doubting, like, why did it take so long? Type of
Heist
question.
took a year and a half. It's been
Taking longer than that.
It's been 501 days since GTA Online came out. Just think about that. And Heist still aren't out.
God, I've been playing this game for 501 days.
God, I feel old.
501 days. That's insane. So,
What is
Yeah.
life?
Rockstar definitely takes their time, but hey, at the end, if it's good, you can't say anything bad,
Yep.
So
And is that a good segue to talk about our next topic, which is
yeah, go for
which
it.
is kind of an idea that Austin and I were throwing back, and that is a state of the Rockstar community. Now, I got this idea from something that the U.S. does, which is, what is it, the State of the Union? It's
State of
where
the
the
Union.
president, at the beginning of each year, he says, this is what we're doing good, this is what we're doing bad, this is what we can improve on, this is what we suck at. And I think Rockstar should do something similar. Now, it doesn't have to be yearly. It can be every 3 months. And we were just talking about having a little bit of transparency. So, for example, Rockstar could come out and say, hey, during February, expect some sort of holiday-themed DLC. March, we're going to roll out heists whenever time. And, April, we're going to do some of these improvements. Just give us an outline so that we can kind of know what to expect. You don't have to give away any details. You don't have to tell us what's going to be inside of the DLCs or even if they're DLCs. But just give us some idea of what's going to go on.
Yeah, and even if they don't want to say like, okay, February is this, March is this, just say like, all right, in the next 3 months we got this stuff on the drawing board, so just be ready for it. So then, just give it something, because I think me and Ross were talking about it last night. Now, granted, it's not the same thing, and GTA Online compared to pretty much most other multiplayer games, it's totally different. So like, but for Call of Duty and like Battlefield, all these other multiplayer games, the companies have their DLCs like pre-made, and right at the beginning or right somewhere when the game comes out, the DLCs are coming and what's gonna be in them. Now again, it's not the same for GTA Online just because there's so many DLCs
different.
and it's a longer game than those, but something, man. That's been the number one issue with all this stuff, and it would make people stop relying on leaked code and all this stuff. And we've said it before, and that's one of the main reasons why Rockstar gets hate is because somebody finds leaked coding and they're like, oh, this is coming, and then it never happens. Well, then people are like, oh, well, they think Rockstar, it should have happened. Where if Rockstar just came out and said, look, next couple months, we don't have anything, or we're doing something,
Yeah, just be on the lookout.
yeah,
And
people
I've talked
wouldn't-
to just the community, you guys as well. This is something you want also. And I know at the start it seems like sort of like this is something the 1% want so that YouTubers can make better videos. But like I've talked to my friends from school and just real life friends that play this game, and they share the exact same attitude because they, at the end of the day, they play the same game we do, Grand Theft Auto Online, and they like new stuff too. So
I think that overall, the example you said that this game has been out for 500 days.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're doing the state of the Rockstar community in 500 days, are you overall happy with the state that we're in?
That's a
I
tough one to answer.
I
There's been
I
so many
am-
ups and downs.
I know it's like a giant roller coaster because like okay, so for now would be kind of one of the lower points. You know, it's been a while since anything's come out to Grand Theft Auto Online. Whereas like last February, March, and April, I don't know if those times are exact, but it was literally like Valentine's Day DLC, business update, high life within like a month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, whoa, where did that come from? This is great. And then there's times where it's like tiny DLC, nothing for 2 months. And that's kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah. I mean, you can't say you're not happy, I guess, just because like Rockstar have provided a lot of stuff,
Free
you
updates
know.
too.
Yeah, and they've fixed a lot of the problems. Now, granted, I don't know if it's them or if it's like the new consoles, but I still have issues, and I know there's so many other people, other YouTubers that have issues with the network, and finding games and connecting to friends and stuff. So, um, I'm still waiting on that to be fixed because that should be, you would think, one of their priorities. If people can't play their game, then obviously people are gonna get upset. But yeah, I think it's like we're in the middle. Like I'm not mad or I'm not disappointed. I'm not, super happy because obviously GTA Online, it could be a lot better, I think, than it is right now. Like there's so many possibilities, and that's, unfortunately for Rockstar, they can't do everything. That's why I always talk about mods for PC. Now, granted, that is for PC, it's not for console, so it sucks, for console guys, but there's just so many people that can mod, so then you have so many more possibilities. But yeah, 501 days.
That's something.
State of
That
the
is
community.
crazy.
I don't know. What do you think, Garrett?
I think that the game is at a point right now where something is needed. Feed the freaking little birdies, and we're the birdies, and Rockstar's the mother bird, and they gotta feed us with those worms because we want something, man. We're starving out here.
I have the
It's a
weirdest images
struggle.
in my head right now.
Good, that was the plan. But literally, like it's been, I think. Yeah, like you guys said, it's been ups and downs. I mean, there's been really, really good times with GTA 5, and there's been really, really bad times. And surprisingly enough, my channel is doing these past few months at the low time. It's been doing the best it's ever done. But if you look at, content-wise, what's going on in GTA 5 Online, there's really nothing. There's nothing. I mean, there's literally like we're grasping at straws lately for just content, but it's just content that's leaked, and then we've always had that, but we haven't had anything really from Rockstar in a long time. We haven't had anything from Rockstar directly in about 2 months. Not
Yep.
even like a hey, by the way, heists are still coming, or like a hey, hopefully you guys look forward to the story mode DLC coming out sometime
Well,
this year.
they did tell us. They told us that PC got delayed. That was
big.
What they
big
what they
deal.
should do.
Huh?
I mean, no, I get they probably want to stick away from giving out release dates just because of all this stuff that has happened in the past. But I mean, like in the multiple newswire posts, and one of them that happened this week, they could at least throw in a little sentence like, "And don't worry, heists are still coming," like just to just, I don't know, reassure us, keep the hype up because they literally haven't talked about heists in like a couple of months now, I think.
yeah. It's been a
And
while. It has been a
so
while.
that's just that's definitely something I would like
It
to
is
see.
what it is.
Hold on, I'm gonna read this thing. This is from somebody on the newswire. Hard copy 71690. Shout out to you for saying this. He goes, "I feel like a donkey with a carrot on a stick in front of me. And as that donkey, I keep walking forward to get the carrot, but never do. And I feel as though I'm the donkey and Heist is the carrot that keeps me walking. This is a metaphor, of course, because I'm not really a donkey. Or am I? I don't even know anymore.
God, did that need self-explaining?
So,
That's funny.
it's funny when you
That
read
is
through
funny.
Newswire comments. But
I wish Heist were more appetizing than a carrot. Should
right?
that, is that
Let's
what we
hope
should make the
Heist are
word
like
carrot?
a freaking Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah,
man.
make the word carrot for this Squadcast.
Yep. So just spam carrot,
Garrett the carrot.
carrot the carrot. Do you want to move into SpeakPipe?
Yeah, let's do
Yep,
that.
might as well. So, obviously, if you guys don't know, you can send in or follow us on Twitter because we usually like tweet out before the stream or before we record these for SpeakPipe. So,
Yep.
we have a couple. The first one we have is from Zach.
Hey Garrett, hey Ross, hey Austin, love the vids, keep it up. But if you could add any weapon or any vehicle into Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, what would it be? Love the vids, keep it up.
I
Good
really
question.
like that speaker, by the way. That was so.
Yeah, it was
smooth,
clear,
yes.
crisp, concise. Great
Yeah.
question. That's a 5 out of 5 right there.
Yep.
In terms
Take
of
notes,
what we're looking for in
everybody.
the SpeakPipe. Yeah.
And he knew all our names.
Yes. And he,
Shout out Gary Berry, mother truckers.
as far as the car, this might be a little ambitious. I'm gonna say an F1 car,
That'd be cool.
like an
I don't know,
F1
man. I'm trying to
racing car,
think.
and you could
Yeah.
use it in racing because it's in like its own category that like doesn't. But you could get one, an F1 car, one seater. You know the cars that make like the loud, like the air when they drive down the street.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they make that noise.
I make that noise when they drive down the road. If I could add one car or one gun,
Yeah.
I'll let you pick the car. I'll pick the gun. If I would pick a gun, I want a
Oh.
flamethrower.
Okay, hold on. I don't know which one of you guys told me this, but somebody and like you guys had a Q&A and somebody said a dubstep gun. So I want a dubstep gun.
That was in my comment section. A dubstep gun. Like, how does that work? Would it play like
Hey.
random tunes of
You
dubstep?
hit
Yeah,
somebody with a dubstep gun and
Wow,
it
wow,
makes
wow,
them
wow.
dance. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a popular mod in GTA 4, and it came from Saints Row, I think. But yeah, that's my gun. Car.
That'd be cool. The dubstep gun.
Man, I don't know. You know what? I want a car that can
Here we go.
both go on land and water. Doesn't need to be
So-
fast.
so an
I just wanna-
amphibian.
yeah, I want one of those cars, man.
How would that
It would-
work?
I don't know,
Would
but
the
it'd
wheels
be-
come out of the
Look,
wheels? The
I
rims
saw a vine today.
spin.
I don't know, man. The car was driving on the water.
Yeah, I want a car that goes in the land and
You
in
know,
the
it's the
air.
later part of the Squadcast when
Yeah, might as well just throw a helicopter thing on it too.
make it fly too.
Yeah, that's the car I want. I don't know what
That
kind
was
of
a good
car,
question
but-
though.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
dude,
was a
thanks
good
for the question. And then the other one we got is from Hunter.
Hey guys, what do you think about No Valentine's Day DLC? Do you think it's going to be updated? Why do you think the tunables were updated today? Do you think it's going to be the same thing as last year or not? Let me know. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for answering this question.
God, these questions are so good. They're just so crisp.
Well, like we've said throughout this entire podcast, we're recording this Friday afternoon, and as of right now, it looks as if Rockstar has updated tunables, which what Austin said, they've essentially like put in place a new light switch so that if something does happen, they can turn it on very easily without having to go through Sony and Xbox to apply an update through their game. So, I mean, would it be cool, like we've been saying, would it be cool to get new Valentine's Day stuff or even have the old stuff back? Yes, but, you know, it's up to Rockstar, their discretion.
We want more.
We want Moss, but yes.
Yeah. Yep, like Ross said, I agree.
I agree as well.
Cool.
Well, that's the end of this week's episode.
Happy
We're back.
Valentine's Day!
We're back.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, hope you
Happy
guys have a great
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Mardi Gras to anybody that lives down where I live.
Happy Hanukkah, Christmas, Halloween.
Yo, Rockstar, I want a Mardi Gras DLC, man.
That would be cool.
Oh, that'd be
Like
really
floats.
I want a
Big
float
floats.
as a car. You know, that's my car right there.
Cool.
I want a goddamn
Leave
float.
it to Austin, a freaking float.
Could you
Oh, that'd be
imagine?
good. That'd be good.
Dude, heist car, yo.
Loser. Well, this is the end of Squadcast.
It would be a
47.
death
47.
race float, though. Hear me out. See,
Oh God.
Oh God, here
you
we
get
go.
almost had
multiple
it, Ross.
people,
I
and
know.
then they have like machine guns on the side. Oh my God, it'd be great.
All
Anyway.
right.
End it quick.
Yeah, hurry. All right, episode 47. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave the secret word down in the comment section that we said
Yep.
earlier. We're not going to re-say it this time, Ross.
Nope. No,
And-
I wasn't.
And again, guys, thank you guys so much for all the continued support on all our videos. And we'll see you guys next time with another Squadcast. Later, guys.
Later.
Bye.